Cheetos and tea. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. So today we are taking it back to the makeup tutorials today. I've been doing a bit more lifestyle videos at the moment, but I'm still as obsessed with makeup as I ever was, so I don't want to lose that from my channel. And I thought with it being the new year, I know people are trying to save their money where they can, and I thought why not do a makeup tutorial where each product is £10 and under for you guys, so you can see that you can still look beat AF gorgeous without having to break the bank. I mean, who doesn't want to save money where they can? Because I know I do, and some of these are actually favorite products of mine. We've got a few new products in here, got a few dupe products in here, so I feel like all round this is going to be a pretty sick makeup tutorial. Before we continue, I would love it if you could subscribe and hit that notification bell. I post 2 videos a week and they range from makeup tutorials, for me getting drunk and chatting shit and spilling the tea. So if that's the kind of stuff that you're into, you may as well subscribe right now. Right, I am starting completely bare-faced today as I've just moisturized my skin, and while that's like, you know, being absorbed and sinking in, I thought I might as well just introduce this video. I feel like we're gonna do like a rounded eye today, maybe something like deeper, on the warmer tone of things, but like deeper and more sort of like rosier, maybe a bit of glitter. I want to try and throw in as many items as I possibly can to show you that, you know, there is some amazing affordable makeup out there. I feel like I'm going to start with skin because we're going to do a rounded eye, and that's just the way that I like to do things. So, one last Cheeto. Let's jump into the makeup tutorial. So we're going to go ahead and prime our skin, and to begin I'm going to be using the Barry M Pixie Skin Blurring Beauty Elixir. Now I think this is kind of meant to be a dupe for the Fasali skin blurring thing. Mitchell raved about this ages ago. I remember him saying it was just amazing. I think it might have been on his stories or in person, I'm not sure. Anything that he claims is amazing I'm going to use because his makeup just looks always amazing. It has a little pipette applicator so you can just do a few drops onto your skin. I really don't feel like you need a lot with this because you don't want it to interfere with your foundation, but like I said, this is actually from Barry M, so it's like a fraction of the price. I have left all the prices of everything down below so you can find out for yourself. I obviously know it's under £10 or it wouldn't be in this video. Just thought I'd zoom you in and kind of show you the effects that that has on the skin. I love this, and it does actually leave like a little tack. I always apply my primers with a brush, always have. Don't know why, feel free to use your fingers, but I just feel like it's a little bit more sanitary to use a brush. But I'm starting to look at that brush and I'm starting to think maybe it's not so sanitary. I need to clean my brushes, okay? But no, it's got like a little tack to it, which is amazing. It's how you know that's going to be a really, really good primer. It feels so soft and really just like smooths out my skin. But now let's go on to the foundation, which, please don't kill me, I feel like is gonna be a little dark. So I've deliberately picked a lighter concealer to kind of help balance it out, but I'm just, PSA, advanced warning now, I am fully aware. So for foundation today, I'm going to be using the NYX Born to Glow, especially in these like drier, colder winter months. Your skin can really dry out, and I know mine definitely does. So, and I just kind of like the appearance of a slightly glowier foundation. I actually used a little bit of this when I was in Miami. Absolutely beautiful. It's a naturally radiant foundation that's sort of kind of medium right off the bat coverage. You can totally build this up to a full coverage, or I really feel like you could share this out with like moisturizer if you are planning to use it as more of a holiday foundation, and get a much more sheerer, glowier finish. So what you probably didn't see, I don't think I would have probably kept the clip in, I did like wipe off the majority of the product that I put on this side of the face. Little definitely went a long way. I definitely didn't need as much as I put on my face, and it covered my whole face. You can see the finish is super dewy and radiant, especially like when the light hits you right off the bat. NYX is also just super affordable, and they do amazing base products. So I love that one, especially for the colder time of the year when your skin's getting drier. That's just a really nice way to keep some moisture in your skin throughout the day. And yeah, the coverage right off the bat, I would say definitely medium. Right, onto concealer. I'm going to be taking the Barry M All Night Long Full Coverage Concealer. This one's in the shade Cookie. Pretty sure this is only like £4 something. Ridiculous. It's like amazing coverage. I'm also going to be using it to help brighten up my skin, Definitely need this. Past couple of weeks I've been very, very tired. Not really sure why. Anybody else? I'm just struggling to sleep at the moment, and I'm just not really sleeping, and I'm just really tired. Going on holidays that involve not really sleeping at all, so I'm really just self-sabotaging myself. But I definitely need a full coverage concealer, and this one's amazing. Okay, so now my skin is looking a slightly more natural looking colour, and also you would have seen there I switched to using a brush rather than a sponge. This sponge isn't my usual sponge, and I really wasn't liking the way that it was buffing out my concealer, and I actually find with the brush you get a lot more coverage out of it, and I really just need some good old coverage under my eyes at the moment. Moving on, you guys know I prefer to use a cream contour rather than a powder. I just kind of with powder like to tighten it up a little bit and add a bit of bronzing. One of my favorite products of all time. It's such a dupe for my Bobbi Brown one, which is like a go-to, as you guys know. This is the Makeup Revolution Fast Base Foundation Stick in the shade F13. This is obviously just one of their foundation sticks in a darker shade, so perfect for cream contour for me. I love this. It literally blends out like butter. I've loved this for so long. It's so affordable, and it's just such a beautiful formula and finish. Blends like a fucking dream. So yeah, and it's super affordable. Links down below, as well as all the prices, but I have already said that. So that is all of those products blended out together. You can see I've kind of gone for products that have a satin finish, which is unintentional, but around this time of year I do tend to reach for things that have a slightly more satin finish, just because, like I said, my skin dries out quickly, but I just love the way that that's all blended out. But now I'm gonna go ahead and use one of my favorite powders, whether I can't believe that this is under £10, so I can include this in this video, because I've definitely used this for so long on my channel, as you guys are aware. This is the Makeup Revolution Lace Baking Powder. I have talked about this so many times. This is definitely one of those shades that's such a dupe. The Laura Mercier powder, all of those kind of powders, and this isn't translucent. It does have a slight brightening effect to it. They do have it in translucent. They've got it in banana. They've got it in banana deep. They've got it in banana light. They've got it in, you know, so many different shades of powder, but this is just the one that I always end up reaching for, even over translucent powders. I just think it is beautiful. I don't get any flashback from this as well. Makeup Revolution do produce some amazingly high quality face products for such an affordable price. This has always been a favorite of mine, so I'm just gonna use this literally everywhere to bake, set, all of that good stuff, and we can be back with the eyebrows. Right, so I feel sufficiently set in place. Base is looking good, right? Like I'm obsessed with that combination of products, and with that powder I do find I barely have to touch up. Yes, I do have kind of naturally more on the drier, normal skin side of things, but I still, you know, I'm doing things throughout the day to, you know, cause a sweat on me face. So but with that I really feel like I don't have to touch up really ever, and it looks amazing in pictures, so you can't really go wrong with that powder. But now we're gonna move on to kind of like sculpting the face, bronzing, blushing, highlighting, all of that good stuff. Actually, no, we're fucking not, Rachel. Get a grip, I'm just excited. That's why. Brows are first. I always do my brows after powder, and for brows, we're gonna be using the Revolution Pro kind of like micro brow pencil, and we're gonna be setting that in place with the Morphe clear brow gel. You guys know I love a micro brow pencil, and you can't go wrong with a clear brow gel. I am gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, just because everyone does their brows differently, and you know, I'm just gonna be filling them in. It's no different to anything else, but this works amazingly. I will show you afterwards the color. I'm pretty sure this is just like a medium brown, and a clear brow gel isn't really gonna blow your mind, but it's Morphe and it's amazing, and it's really cheap as well. So so that's my brows just with the pencil. I just thought I would show you the color. I'm just gonna set them like I said I would. What I like about this Morphe brow set is like the brush. It kind of just looks like this, hold on, like a little wispy mascara wand almost, and I find that that really helps to just like feather your brows, and then also doesn't mean that you dispense like a huge like dollop of product on your eyebrows. I've done that before with a brow set. Like the brush comes out and I put it on and I'm just like, whoa, it looks like someone just did something on my eyebrow. I'm just gonna leave it as that. But now the eyebrows are all done, I can move on to the face, and like I said, I'm just gonna kind of emphasize the contour, shimmery bronzer, highlighter, blush, all of that good stuff. So of course, I'm gonna take my own palette because it contains everything that I fucking need. shade. Duh, it's the whole point. It's my Goddess on the Go palette from Revolution. We're also going to be using this on the eyes today. This is £10. Super affordable, amazing quality if I do say so myself. So I'm just going to take the shade Caramel Slice, which is the matte bronzer shade, and just reiterate the contour that I did. This is going to add a slightly cooler tone to it, but that is what you want from contouring, because you want to mimic the appearance of shadows, darling. Shadows, that's right. Sorry, it's my Katie Price impression coming out. But I'm just going along the jaw as well. I also like to take my Morphe, I get loads of questions on this brush, Morphe M572. I'll say it again. Morphe M572, and I actually can't imagine that this is more than a tenner. Their brushes are really affordable, and this just is so quick. Ready? Woo, woo. Nose contour, done. I'm now gonna go ahead and take Golden Hour. Why ruin that moment for me? I'm now gonna go ahead and take the shade Golden Hour, which is the shimmery bronzer. I go through so many of my own palettes because I just use up the Golden Hour shade. If only there was a single of that shade. But yeah, I'm just using this to lightly dust the forehead. Just adds that base glow that I always bang on about. That looks amazing in pictures. I feel like whenever I do my friend's makeup, I feel like I break on record when I say this because I say this every time, but it's the truth. Whenever I do my friend's makeup and I use shimmery bronzer on them, and like the look is done, they look in the mirror, they're just like, oh my god, there's something that you've done differently that, like, whenever I do my makeup it doesn't look like that. And I'm telling you, it's the shimmery bronzer. It's so subtle, it just warms up your complexion. I'll shut up about it now, but if you haven't tried it, the link is in my description as always, so you may as well go pick it up. But now I'm going to take the shade Sunkissed, which is the blusher from the palette. It is like a pink reflex of gold, like a really beautiful peachy pink goldy reflex blusher, which I thought would complement everyone. I never like to go too ham on the blush, but that does just give the most beautiful Sunkissed glow, obviously, hence the name. But now I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Get It Popping, which is the highlighter shade, and just, I don't want to go too ham with the highlight. I don't want to get it popping too much. We're just going to pop one time. And just, you know, on all the places that I would. I kind of do like the end of my nose, and then right here, like there. Oh, that was a bit too much. Wait. There. Just like right there. And yeah, cheekbones. But I'm taking this Doll Beauty brush because it's so good at just like creating a light duster. I can just literally sweep this across everywhere. It's just the perfect amount, like so. But that is the face complete. We're obviously going to go in with a setting spray. After we've done the eyes, I will give you this time now to guess which spray I'm going to use to complete and finish this look. It's one that I use pretty much in every video. Super affordable, so love that. Right, so now we can move on to the eyes. I'm not actually 100% sure what we're going to do. I think I want to use the more like berry tones in this palette and use the shade Chi Chi on my lid with a bit of glitter, let's say. It is going to be of a warmer tone. It's just what suits my eyes the best, and kind of all the colours in this palette are, you know, of a warmer tone, but I thought instead of using like the bronze or a gold, I would use the slightly more like peachy pink colour, which I think is super beautiful. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do one eye, and then I'll be back to do the other because, like I said, I've got no idea what I'm doing, and I at least want to have some idea what I'm talking about. Okay, so I've gone ahead. I wasn't sure if I was going to do glitter, but I have really done just like the tiniest little like speckle. Because it is a bronzy glitter, I didn't want it to like take away from the fact that I was kind of sticking with more of the reds, purples, that kind of thing. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, I'm using my palette with Makeup Revolution. This is the Goddess on the Go palette. And for the crease colours, I am going to be sticking with these three right here. To start with, we're going to take the dark brown shade called Sweet Like. Then going into Red Velvet, and then blending it out with Pucker Up, baby. So like I said, I'm just dipping into the shade Sweet Light. We're kind of working in reverse today. Normally I do like light to dark, but it's a new year. I want to mix it up with the techniques, and I actually really like this technique, and I see loads of people on Instagram doing this too. They start with the darkest color and work outwards to blend it out. So I'm just going to be taking the shade Sweet Like just right into my socket. I think we're just going to leave it as that, and don't worry about like blending it out, because that's what we move on to the next colour for. So I'm going to be taking the shade Red Velvet, which is like the most beautiful red wine sort of shade, just on like another little fluffy brush, and just kind of go a little bit higher, then right in the crease, just kind of diffuse the edge of the brown. You know, you can kind of see what I'm doing as well. And again, I don't want to blow this colour out completely as well, because I want to go in with the shade Pucker Up, and I do want like each colour to have their own little moment, as you can see. And then on a bigger fluffy brush, going in with the shade Pucker Up, and use that to diffuse the edge. You can see I'm kind of sticking with like the round look with this eye. Although the lashes I'm using are like winged out, I do quite like the appearance. Like, it always ends up looking slightly winged out. I did like tidy it up, and I was like, for fuck's sake, I've now made it look like a wing. But feel free to make it a wing, keep it rounded, just see where you go with it. But yeah, that was pretty much it for the crease colours. And I'm not sure if that was just the technique or the shadows. I'm gonna go ahead and say it was the shadows and how well they perform. But that was so quick. I've literally just like done that in real time. But I am going to go ahead and quickly take that Barry M concealer to carve out my crease a little bit, tidy up what's going on underneath there, so we can apply the lid shade, and it's got a nice little base to apply to. So BRB. We are back in the room with this one. So like I said, for the lid shade, I'm going to be taking the shade Chi-Chi. I would call that like a rose gold. That's kind of what my intention was with that, like a sort of bronzy toned rose gold, but a rose gold. This shadow is like beautiful on its own and just like got that satin shimmery finish, but I wanted a bit of a sparkle, so sue me. So once I've applied this all over the lid, I'm just gonna go back in with the brush that I used Sweet Like on, and just re-emphasize that shade and, you know, Wagwan in the crease. And again, I'm gonna go in with the brush that I had Red Velvet on, but I'm actually gonna pick up some additional Red Velvet on that, because we are gonna be packing that, you can see, just in the outer corner, because this is just the most beautiful color. Red and orange, nope, scrap that. Purple and orange are really like nice together, like Ivy Park Beyonce vibes, you know, like that wine color and orange. I think it's just beautiful together. So I really like want this color to stand out in this look. And then gonna take a little flat packer brush and pick up the Red Velvet shade and just kind of pack that on the outer corner, like you can see, like so. Just using that buffer brush to make sure that's diffused. They're looking fairly even, so I'm gonna leave that there. I'm now gonna take some glitter glue. Again, this is just NYX glitter glue. Pretty sure this is under a tenner as well, so we're all good there. To apply a little bit of glitter glue onto the lid. So let me just, well, you can see, you don't need to apply glitter, but I just felt like showing lots and lots of products that are under £10. So the glitter I'm going to be using is from Makeup Revolution. This is their Out glitter. I'm pretty sure I've used this in the past. It's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful bronze, but I didn't want this to take away, like I said, from the kind of pinkier, purpley red tones that are going on the eye. So I'm taking it on a fluffy brush. I've literally just put glitter in the lid. I'm just taking a fluffy brush just to really like dust it onto the lid. So as you can see, I've got like a bit of glitter on my face, but just dust that away with a fluffy brush and it's gone, literally all gone, no problemo. So now we can move on to underneath the eye, for which I'm gonna take the shade Pucker Up. I would normally go for something more like an orangey vibe, but I really love that red. It is like an orangey based red, so it's gonna be super complimentary under the eye, and it's kind of the one color that isn't super visible on my lid. So I was just gonna tie everything together, you can see, and like connect it up into the crease, like where we were using it. You can blow it out a little bit if you want to. And for lashes, we're going to be taking Tatty Lashes. These are the new Pretty Little Thing collab. This is the Chick Flick. As you can see, they're like winged down, wispy, and just right up my street. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply both of these now, and then I can show you what the finished eyes look like. So these are the eyes with the lashes. You can see definitely gone for a slightly more like red, darker kind of cut crease vibe. I love the glitter. It just adds like just a little wee sparkle. You could totally like transform the look and maybe use like pinkier glitter or like a rose gold kind of glitter, or even like a gold glitter, you know, especially when you apply it the way that I have done, you can totally just kind of transform the eye, but this one kind of tied everything together, and these lashes are so effortless, so lightweight. Like I said, the new Tatty Lashes Pretty Little Thing collab in Chick Flick, and I feel like these are going to become my new everyday kind of lash. Now, finally, we can move on to lip. Morphe lip pencils. If you haven't already, you've got to check them out. Some of my favorite shades are Honeymoon. This one is Love Bite. There's also Sweet Tea. I'm sure you've heard people talk about them. They're honestly, they're like £4.50. £4.50, I think, and they are amazing. This eye is like enough of a statement on its own, so I'm just lining my lips with this, but we are gonna just have a matte lip today. So we are doing something a little bit different. And then the last lip product we're going to use, like I said, we are going for a matte. This is the Revolution Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Head Turner. Love this. It's like the most perfect shade of nude. So like peachy. But that is that matte. That is the finished look. Bar one product. I asked you guys to guess what this would be. Drum roll, please. Duh. So this was the finished makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully found or liked the look of some amazing products that are all under £10. Like I said, I have listed everything in the description bar down below, as well as the prices next to them to remind you guys. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, or if you like the concept of it. Maybe I can do something similar in some way. I don't know. You guys just let me know other videos that you want to see, maybe of a similar concept, in the description bar down below, or anything else that you want to see. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, and the notification bell if you are enjoying this content, because don't forget, at the end of this video there will be some suggested videos for you to watch if you are new, so you can get a vibe for my channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I love you. Bye guys.